Welcome back, everybody. This is Trippy Cakes. This is going to be a quick comic card guide that I'm put together. This is my setup. This is not a free-to-play setup, although I did obtain some of these cards that I've had in the past that I replaced with these. These are my stats. You can actually get pretty close to these stats using free-to-play cards. Premium cards, I've noticed, are more of a novelty kind of thing. And me, I'm a whale, and I love all things whale-related. So this is the setup that I went with. Like I said, you can still get pretty close to these stats free to play. Now, I've gone pretty deep into the card collection. I'm at like 86%, and that's just to pick up on, these little extra stats. Most of these are farmable outside of the premium cards. Sometimes you will have to roll into them. And there are a couple places that you can actually go to pick up some of these cards that are actually really good for free to play players. And that's a huge misconception because some people are like, why can't I do this content, or why is this so hard, or what's wrong with my character? It's usually not the character, it's the cards. Now, you can go into the cards tab and see where these pop up. But the first one that I wanted to talk about was the Unbelievable Gwenpool #1. They gave this card out for free a few updates ago. I want to say like maybe 2 or 3. If you're still holding on to this card, this is one worth going into. Now, these random options that they have, what you want to really go into is getting, extra attack like energy attack or physical attack, whatever's on there. Crit damage, crit rate, ignore defense. A lot of with these free to play cards, a lot of them cater more towards ignore defense, max HP. Those extra little, or not extra little, the typical things that most people kind of struggle with where they're not capped. That's where these basic cards are going to be from. So your bonus options, you'll pretty much want to get your attack from there and probably your cooldown, because a lot of these don't have cooldowns on them. But another thing that I do want to point out is the #1 card for free to play is going to be this Loki #17 card. Extremely easy to farm, and it can easily be an extremely useful card just because if it's got the all attack, the cooldown, you can still bonus roll an attack stat on there, and it's really great. I can't stress this enough. If you're free to play and you don't have this card, then I don't know what's wrong with you. Another semi-premium card is the Shield card. This can also be obtained through the Shield Lab as well. It's very RNG based, but it's still doable if you pop up on this card. It's a great card that you're going to want to use to replace other ones. Now, when it comes to me, what I personally go for is, in order of importance, would be all attack, energy attack, then I'll go for skill cooldown, ignore defense, crit rate, crit damage. Everything else, it can be compensated for in Urus. Sometimes I did want to focus on max HP, but then I kind of stopped caring. So I got a little bit of that on there as well. Now, some of these premium cards that you can pick up for free, with a little bit of work, would be the new Avengers #9. This is going to be in the Legendary Battle mode. It's just from ranking up uniforms. Yeah, it's time consuming, but if you are on the hunt for a premium card and you don't want to go spending money gambling in the shop, then these are for surefire ways where you know exactly what you're going to get. I don't recommend using the Shield Lab because when they pop up for the buyout for the crystal, it's going to be 6,750, and that's equivalent to 10 rolls of 675. And when they have those bonus events, then you can essentially have 10 rolls and you'll probably get a premium card. I'm not saying for sure because, I don't work for Netmarble, but it is possible. Another one in Legendary Battle that I do want to stress out getting is the Loki #2 card. Yeah, that Thor uniform kind of sucks, or it doesn't suck. It's not as useful anymore, but you're still going to get a really badass premium card out of there. Now, when you go into the processor, here you'll have the 1 through 4 star comic cards. When you hit the little question mark, it'll tell you all the cards that you can possibly obtain from there. And a lot of them are very good, and I suggest, taking a look at them. Very good. Now, this is the item shop that I was talking about. I don't particularly dabble in there unless it's for gold. And even then, it's a little over inflated for the price, like 675 for one frontline card. That one's not even that good, but you could take that 675 for sure, get a legendary card, and it might even end up being a premium or something better. Let's see. Yeah, this is what you can get out of the processor, especially when you hit a jackpot. You can end up with multiple legendaries. There's the Loki card in there. They got the Punisher one in there. Basically anything that you could possibly need can come from this shop for a free to play. Um, there's a lot of options in there, but like I said, you really gotta take a look at your cards and see if that might be the shortcoming. If you're having trouble clearing content, or PvPing, whatever it may be, your cards are more than likely the problem. Now, online on Reddit, there is a user that goes by the name of Dark Gamer Zero. He did do a Future Fight Guide 4.0. I know we're a little bit ahead of that, but if you go there, he's got a pretty good guide if you need something a lot more in depth than what I explained. I just wanted to tell you the best places to get some of these free cards so you can, help better yourself, and then maybe start studying some of these guides that are on the Reddit and stuff like that. Very good guides in there that I suggest if you're not just a premium card hunter, because even if you have premium cards, you might still have a jacked up setup, and these things do make a monumental difference. Anyway, this has been Trippy Kicks. Please do like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think, and I'll hear from you guys next time.